These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And he scores with the counter. Nice exchange here from both men. How about that time counter shot? That jab misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Sugar Ray Leonard days. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard. What do we expect to see here in round two? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with that uppercut. Straight right, just misses. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Looking to land the hook. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. It appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Give them anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
Just stick a few body shots in there, very little a little bit so we can't figure you out. Good work.
To switch back on it, get focused, and get in there.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. Counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Leonard in that last. There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Let's talk about Leonard in that lap. Time for the 5th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Both men step back for just a moment. Sugar Ray is down! Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Sugar Ray's in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Leonard in that. On to the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
what a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Pretty close fight here in this round. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That uppercut misses. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard. There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to part.
Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2,
last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
And there's the bell for round 8. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Well done with that counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
A big whiff with the right hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the...